We're here today with Chris Steedman from Transition Sterling. The Surefoot Effect Kick and Transition Sterling have worked together many times over the last several years. I'm going to ask Chris first to tell us just a little bit about Transition Sterling.
Transition Sterling is, as the name suggests, a charity based in Stirling. It's an environmental charity that's part of the wider Transition network. The idea of transition is transitioning away from a fossil fuel economy and towards a more resilient and community focused network. We have a tool library where you can borrow items like you would a library book, and we run events, and we have a community food project.
I'm glad you mentioned the word resilient there. So can you tell us a little bit about how the tool library, for example, helps to make the community more resilient?
So probably the biggest way is reducing barriers to people having availability for tools. Tool library is a little bit of a misnomer in that it's probably better referred to as a library of things, because we don't just have tools, although we do have hand tools and power tools. We have a lot of crafting equipment and gardening equipment and kitchen appliances as well. So as far as community resilience goes, it gives access to items that people can use either in their allotments or community gardens, which has happened. So for instance, a lot of the gardening equipment has been used for tree pruning events and for gardening events and showing people how to grow their own food. But also the hand tools and power tools have been giving access to people to do DIY and even shop fitting. So we've had a few local businesses using our items to fit their shops out or start their own businesses, and then been able to progress and build their own business from using our items. But also the tool library wider is a bit of a pillar of the local community, and that's sort of grown kind of organically through working through the events and people just coming in for a chat and finding out about us and meeting other people with similar interests and ideas.
So it sounds like some community cohesion is being built up.
Absolutely, yeah, and that probably happens more with the events than it does with the tool library, because we're sort of sharing ideas and sharing skills and promoting our ethos and hopefully getting our message out to people. But we've also had people coming in time of need, so people needing to have a slow cooker to cook something, or even give a hob so they can cook some meals. So I think we are champions of community cohesion and facilitators of it.